The new Zoom thing tells you that the meeting's being recorded. So start in a comfortable position. I invite you to fully relax. Taking a few long, deep breaths here. Finding your center. Finding your balance. Elongating your spine. Reaching towards the sky or the top of your head. Elongating your neck. Becoming more conscious and aware of your posture. Taking a deep inhale into the belly, counting to yourself for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top. And gently exhale through the nostrils, suck the belly in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom. And again, inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Expand the belly out. And exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sip in as much air as you can. Hold it in. And gently, slowly exhale, relaxing the body, sucking the belly in, releasing all the air out, squeezing the belly button towards the ribcage. And release your breath, return back to normal. Taking a few long, deep breaths here, relaxing the body. Releasing the tension, the tightness. Releasing the day, the thoughts. Gonna focus on another breathing technique, also from Joe Dispenza, focusing on squeezing the lower 3 chakras, and I'll guide you through it. And this is supposed to help raise your frequency and raise you up the energy centers. So the first 3 chakras are your survival, kind of animal survival mode, environment, flight or fight. All of that is located in the bottom half of your body. And then when you reach the heart, that's kind of where it is the beginning of the upper chakras, from the heart and up to the top of your head. So when you squeeze your lower energy centers, so when you squeeze your pelvic muscle, squeeze the belly button in towards the rib cage, squeeze the diaphragm in towards the rib cage, you're squeezing and contracting all these lower muscles, allowing the energy to rise up to the heart, the throat, third eye, and the crown. So we're going to practice that breath for a few counts here. What it also does is allows the spinal fluids to float up and rise up towards the brain. So take a long breath in. And now squeeze the pelvic muscles, the root, squeeze the belly button in towards the rib cage, squeeze the diaphragm, squeezing all of those lower muscles and holding them here for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Again, inhale, squeeze. And hold all those lower energy centers. Envisioning a light rising up the spine, rising up to the top of your head. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale and squeeze. Exhale, release. Inhale, squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze the belly button in. Exhale, release. One last time. Inhale, squeeze. Squeeze the pelvic muscles. Squeeze the belly button. Squeeze the belly. Exhale. Take a moment to sit in silence, stillness. These are good techniques to start your meditation when you are on practicing and in your beginning meditation journey, doing different types of breathing exercises to really get you out of your mind and into your body, one with your breath. Helps you find more stillness in your meditation. Once you are done with those breathing techniques, just finding the space and the time to sit in silence, even if it's 5 minutes. Beginning with that. And noticing how the body feels after these breathing techniques. Allowing for this elevated energy to stay with you, to heal your body. And with that, gently inhale your hands overhead. Stretch up. Exhale, sweep down, clearing your aura. Inhaling, raise your hands up, stretch up, bring the palms almost to touch. Exhale, release. And again, inhale, stretch up. This time allow the palms to touch. Exhale down to your heart center. Allow yourself to set an intention for this practice. Whatever it is that you desire. For your health, for your happiness. And for the world. Remembering that the peace to the world begins with the peace that we cultivate inside. And with that, gently release your palms on your knees. We'll begin with a few neck rotations, but beginning by gently dropping the right ear towards the right shoulder, allowing for the relaxation and releasing of the tension in the neck. And gently, gently rolling the neck down. And bringing the left ear towards the left shoulder, holding it here. And again, roll the neck down. Right ear to the right shoulder. Hold. Make sure your spine is long, shoulders are relaxed. And roll the neck down. Left ear to the left shoulder. back to center. Inhaling shoulders to the ears. Exhaling down. Going at your own speed here. Inhaling shoulders to ears. Continuing to warming up this part of the body. Keeping your head still. Only the shoulders are moving. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders towards the ears. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, relax. Keeping your hands on your knees. Inhaling, chest forward as you rock forward. And exhaling, round the spine, rolling back. And again, inhaling forward. Exhaling back. Go with your own flow, whatever feels good. Allowing for your spine to gently open up. A few more circles on this side. One last one on this side. Go slower and deeper into the posture. And switch directions once you're ready. Feeling the vertebrae and the spine. The highway of our nervous system. Massaging and opening the vertebrae helps that highway to flow smoothly. A few more circles on your own. Take your time. Breathe through it. Make this moving meditation, focusing on your breath with the movement. One last one. Slow it down. Go deeper into the posture. Coming back to center, bringing your hands onto your shins and ankles. Inhaling chest forward. Exhaling around the spine. Inhaling forward. Exhale round. Inhale forward. Exhale round. Keep going at your own speed. Opening up that spine. Keeping the head still. Only the chest is moving. Inhale forward, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale round. Inhale center. Release the hands on to your lap. Taking a few long deep breaths here. I completely forgot to tell you that Nicole met with Mara and she's joining the team. I'll tell you more afterwards. And open up the legs into a V. And allow to gently drop down without affecting your head too much. You can keep the neck straight, just stretching out the legs. And walking out to the center, bringing the hands in front of you, keeping the neck straight or relaxed, whatever feels good. And walking over to the left side, stretching to the left. Holding on to the ankle or shins. And coming back to center. Again, taking a breath here. And walking back to the right side, inhaling hand overhead. Just holding it here. Breathing here. This really opens up the lower back. You can imagine all the muscles in this part of the body. You're stretching them open. And switch directions, switch sides, dropping your right hand overhead as you open up the right side. And switch sides. Go slow and gentle. See if you can go a little bit deeper on this side. Keeping your chest forward. You don't really want to be tucking in for this particular stretch. One more breath. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Gently switch sides. One last time on the left side. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And inhale, come up. Take your time. Bringing the feet together. Bringing the hands alongside onto your ankles, pressing your elbows into your knees, and gently coming down. You can keep the neck forward, the head straight. Mainly you're focusing here on the inner thighs, pressing your elbows into your knees. Opening up and stretching out the sciatic nerve, which is very important for our health, for the legs, for the spine, for the back. Exhale, relax, shake it up. Shake, shake, shake. And come onto your knees. So go slow if you need for this movement. Bring the forefingers in front, thumbs in the back. You can really take your time to turn the spine. The speed is not so important. It's really the turn and the inhalation from the left, exhalation to the right, opening up the spine fully. Closing your eyes, focusing on the third eye. Imagine your light entering in through the third eye into your pineal gland. Just a couple more. Inhale, center. Bring the shoulder blades together. Squeeze the root lock. Squeeze the belly button in. Exhale, relax. Take your time to breathe. Noticing the sensations in the body. Finding stillness. Coming onto our hands and knees when you're ready. Keeping your head straight, You just simply focus on your spine, inhaling, round the spine, belly comes towards the floor. Exhale, round the spine, belly tucks in, fully extending out the spine here. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Open up the knees, mat width apart, come down into child's pose, rest your forehead on the mat. Fingertips walk up the mat, open up the shoulders. Allow for anything that no longer serves you to be released onto the mat, down into the floor, down into the earth, so that you can melt down into the earth and decompose. And we all know that compost is good for the earth. So our junk, what we no longer need, can be released down into the earth, and you can imagine it composting and turning into the soil to become food for a new plant, a new seed. You don't want to be holding on to your compost, to your unneeded thoughts, unneeded feelings, past old banana peels and apple cores. You can release that. You can release the old down to the earth. You can let it go now. Allow for the earth to take it away, to create something new, allowing for new room in your mind, new room in your body to create for new opportunities, new adventures. And with that, gently open up the left hand up towards the sky, opening up the shoulders. You can keep your head on the floor, opening up the armpits, stretching open the fingertips. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, sweep your left hand under the right. Place your left cheek on the mat and relax here. Inhale, come back to center. Inhale, right hand overhead, stretch up, open up the fingertips, open up the shoulder. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, sweep that hand under the armpit, place the right cheek on the mat and relax. And come back to center. Take a breath here. And gently move your weight onto your elbows so that you can open up the knees a little bit wider, coming into frog pose, adjusting yourself, bringing the toes together, opening up the hips fully. The tension that we hold in our hips also affects the lower back, so the hips are an important area of stretching. And gently push yourself up and come back into a tabletop. Inhaling, right leg back. Stretch, open that leg. And then inhale, the left hand in front of you, finding the balance in your body. 3 breaths here. Building our core. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, bring the elbow to the knee. Inhale, stretch. Straighten leg and hand. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, release. Elbow comes down, knee comes down. Inhale, left knee, left leg back. And opposite hand, right hand out and in front of you. Holding it here for 3 breaths. Neck is relaxed, head is relaxed. No movement in the neck or head. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, stretch and hold. Exhale, down. Inhale, right leg back. And this time, exhale, bring it in between your hands, coming into pigeon pose from a tabletop. Back leg is straight, finding an up position, really opening up everything here in the body. Taking a few breaths in up pigeon. And then gently making your way down onto your elbows. And relax here if you would like, or if you feel called, you can place your forehead down towards your hands, taking sleeping pigeon. And finding the deepest relaxation in this posture. Inhale, gently rise up onto your hands. And exhale back into a tabletop. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, bring that leg in between your hands to come to pigeon on the other side. Those are the modifications. If you can't go into down dog, you just go to the postures from the tabletop position. That way you're not forcing your head to go up and down, but it's mainly in the same position. Staying up here for a few more breaths. And then gently come down onto your elbows. And feel free to stay here with your head and neck elevated, or you can bring your forehead down towards your hands. Fully relax. Taking your time to let go. Fully let go of the stress. Number one cause for most sicknesses and diseases is our stress that we hold on to in our bodies. So if we can find the time to let go of those stressors, realize that the stress itself doesn't benefit us, we find more peace, more relaxation in the body, and the whole body will thank you. Your cells will be much healthier and happier. So when you think of your body as, you're the universe to all of these tiny little cells, tiny little microorganisms. You are the governing divine over them. And whatever goes in your mind and your heart influences all those little tiny microorganisms. Really puts everything into perspective. How much power we have over our own body, over our own health. It all starts with our consciousness, our observation of our thoughts and emotions, and our decision to give the negative power or not, give the positive power or not. And with that, gently come back up, placing both legs to the back into a plank position, and then gently coming down all the way down onto your bellies, releasing the tops of the feet onto the earth, activating those tops so the kneecaps lift up, bringing the hands in line with the shoulders, and then inhale, come up for an upward facing dog or cobra, squeezing that lower spine together, looking up, coming up, and exhale, release, look to your right. And again, bringing your hands in line with the shoulders. Inhale, lift up. Look up and come up. Go up. And exhale, relax. Look to your left. And let's open up the full spine. Bring your hands out like airplane wings. Inhale, lift up. Everything lifts off the floor like a 747 taking off. Imagining you're going to some faraway place on a beautiful island. Lift everything up. And exhale, relax. Look to your right. And again, inhale, lift up. Open up that spine, stretch the legs. Inhale, lift up, come up, go up. Exhale, relax, look to your left. Now we're gonna focus on our arms and elbows and fingers. So Roll your hands underneath your body. Make sure the palms face onto the floor. Bring the fingertips as close as you can to each other. Make sure the elbows are straight under the body. If they're not, then release them and make them to be right next to your body. Bring those elbows together, looking forward. Inhaling, right leg comes up, 45-degree angle, pointing the toes. Imagine as if someone is pulling your foot out of your body. Hold it here. And relax. Inhale, left leg up, 45-degree angle, pointing the toes. And relax. Kiss your mouth onto the floor, onto the mat. Make sure your hands are really as close together as possible. Adjust if you need to. And inhale, everything lifts off the floor. Both legs lift off the floor, kissing the mat. Make sure your neck is straight. Lifting up, going up. And relax. Release the hands by your sides. Look to your right. Allow the blood to flow to the elbows and the shoulders and the wrists and the fingertips. And let's do that again. Bring the hands underneath your body. Palms come on to the floor. Elbows are straight, looking forward. Inhale, right leg up, 45-degree angle, pointing the toes. Stretching the toes towards the back. And release. Inhale, left leg up. Pointing the toes, stretching the toes. And release. And kissing the towel now, allowing the neck to find relaxation, bringing the fingertips closer together. Inhale, both legs lift up. And exhale, release. Look to your right. Other side, look to your left. And final spine opener. Bring the toes towards your sit bones. Grab 2 inches underneath the toes. Start with your knees together. And exhale, kick back into your hands. Opening up the spine fully. Looking up, coming up, going up. Exhale, release. Look to your right. And one last time, bring the feet towards the sit bones. Grab 2 inches underneath the toes on the outside of the feet. Start with your knees together. And inhale, lift up, kick back into your hands. Opening up the spine fully, bow pulling pose. Exhale, relax, look to your left. And gently make your way up to the top of your mat. Begin with your knees together, hands in front of you, heels together, and then gently open up the heels just enough for your sit bones to come seat in between your heels. Begin in this position. And when you're ready, walk your hands back. One hand at a time. Make sure your knees are together on the floor at all times. And then gently, if you can, walking back onto your elbows. And final posture is your head on the floor, hands overhead, grabbing opposite elbows. Chin tucks in, looking towards the chest, keeping the knees together on the mat. Taking a few breaths here, breathing into the tension and tightness of the knees, the ankles. Exhale, relax. Come back. I'm sorry. Come back onto the floor and lay down onto the mat. Lengthen your legs in front of you. Allowing the blood to flow down to your knees, down to your ankles. No one calls me anymore, so it's weird when someone calls me. Before I let go. And when you're ready, bring your hands overhead. If it doesn't feel good to sit up, you can just gently go on your side and gently sit up. But if you want to get a full body stretch, reach your hands overhead, toes pointing towards the other side of the room. And then gently inhale, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, bend at the hips, reach towards the toes, coming down. And second set, begin with your knees together. Coming and seating in between those heels and then gently coming back onto your elbows if that's in your practice and reaching for your elbows overhead. Keeping the knees together, tucking in the chin, like looking towards your chest and breathing here. And inhale one elbow at a time, gently coming up and lay down in Savasana. Completely let it go. Allow for the blood to rush down into the knees and ankles and toes. Inhale, left knee towards the chest. Grab 2 inches underneath that knee and then bring that knee out, avoiding the rib cage. And allow yourself to do a few heel rotations here, rotating the heel one way and rotate the other way. And at the same time, squeezing that knee towards the shoulder. Multitasking. And then bring that knee down to the left side. Open up the spine, spinal twist, looking over the right. And gently return back to center. Inhale, left knee towards the chest, interlace 2 inches underneath the toes. Underneath the knee, and then bring that knee out towards the shoulder. Squeeze that knee towards the shoulder. And now begin ankle rotations on this side. can change directions. And now take your left knee and bring it over to the right. Stretch the left hand out, look over the left shoulder. Gentle spinal twist on this side. And return back to center. Bring both knees to the chest. Squeeze your body. Squeeze everything. You can squeeze the throat, the pelvic muscles. Squeeze your hands. Squeeze your toes. Squeeze your facial muscles. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Exhale, let it go. Lengthen the body. Allow it to melt into the floor. Fully relaxed, fully at ease. Finding complete stillness. Letting the body mount as if your water melting down into the floor. Completely let go. Completely find stillness. Letting go and releasing. Allowing your body to feel magical and light. Imagining you are in a forest, running through the trees, finding your way back home, feeling as if you are in a magical fairy tale, letting go of all limitations, all limiting beliefs. Feeling invincible, powerful, important, grateful, all is possible, all is well. Reaching your home as you see the tiny light in the window of the candle shimmering. You're slowly arriving at your home, entering through the door, finding a comfortable seat on your couch, settling in to your favorite spot, closing your eyes. Finding total peace, total stillness. Gently beginning to label your fingers and your toes, coming back to your body. Rolling the wrists and ankles, bringing the knees to your chest, rocking side to side, massaging the kidneys. Gently doing another body twist if you wish, bringing legs to the left, stretching out your right hand, looking towards the right, and switching directions, legs to the right, left hand stretched out, looking towards the left. Taking your time, laying on your favorite side in the fetal position, being ready to be reborn into this new earth. Gently taking your time and coming back to seated. Bringing back your hands into prayer mudra, allowing for your prayers and intentions to come back to the top of your mind, softly, gently, asking for what it is that you desire. Because if you don't ask, the answer will always be no. So ask for what you desire. Set that intention and focus only on what you want. Gently bowing down to the divine that's in you, that's the divine in me. Bringing your hands to the forehead, bowing down. Namaste.